In a world where danger lurks beneath idyllic exteriors, Jason Statham stands as an indomitable force. Known for his unparalleled combat skills and rugged demeanor, he has spent years navigating high-stakes missions across the globe. Each scar tells a story of survival, each encounter a testament to his resilience. His latest assignment places him at the nexus of international intrigue, where his experience will be put to the ultimate test. On the other hand, Zendaya embodies a new era of heroism. As a talented intelligence operative, her quick thinking and technological expertise enable her to strategize in ways that often outsmart her foes. With a background in espionage, she thrives in high-pressure situations, using her agility and sharp instincts to navigate through the shadows of danger. Despite their contrasting approaches, Statham's brute force and directness juxtaposed against Zendaya's finesse and cunning, their paths converge in a mission that will rely on both raw strength and intellectual prowess. Together, they prepare to take on the looming threat of the hostile island Coup as the sun rises over the horizon. The tropical island comes alive with vibrant colors, its lush greenery contrasting sharply with the glistening turquoise waters. At first glance, it seems like a paradise. A picturesque retreat of sandy beaches and swaying palm trees. However, beneath this stunning exterior lies a simmering tension that fuels discontent among its inhabitants. The island holds significant strategic value due to its rich natural resources and proximity to key shipping routes. Local factions, once united in the pursuit of prosperity, have become fractured by ambition and greed. Whispers of dissent echo through the winding streets of the coastal village, where a burgeoning coup is taking shape under the leadership of a charismatic despot. As Jason and Zendaya arrive, they feel the pulse of unrest in the air. The sun-drenched beauty that surrounds them belies the danger. Lurking within shadows gather among the vibrant foliage, serving as a reminder that not everything is as idyllic as it appears. They will need to navigate both the physical obstacles of this treacherous terrain and the volatile tensions at play to fulfill their mission. Amid the growing unrest, a powerful rogue faction is emerging, led by a charismatic figure known as Alejandro Cruz. Once respected as a local leader advocating for the island's development, Cruz has gradually transformed into a symbol of tyranny. He employs persuasive rhetoric to rally disillusioned locals eager for change, but masks his ruthless ambition beneath a veneer of optimism as rumors swirl about his plans for a coup. He capitalizes on the island's economic woes and perceived injustices to stoke anger and resentment among the populace. His promise of wealth and power resonates with those who feel neglected by the current leaders. Drawing them into his fold with fervor, Cruz's operations are met with swift and brutal tactics. Opposition is swiftly silenced or coerced into submission as the coup gains traction. Local law enforcement finds themselves outmatched and overwhelmed by Cruz's well-trained militia, armed with stolen equipment and unwavering loyalty to their leader. The once peaceful island now stands on the precipice of chaos, creating an urgent backdrop for Jason and Zendaya's mission before it's too late. As Jason and Zendaya acclimate to the island's growing turmoil, they receive a discreet message from a covert organization known as the Vanguard. Committed to maintaining global stability, this secretive group has been monitoring the coup's developments and recognizes the potential for widespread chaos if Cruz succeeds. In a clandestine meeting at an abandoned beach shack, Jason and Zendaya are briefed on their mission. A representative from the Vanguard reveals satellite footage showcasing troop movements and concealment of weapon stockpiles within local villages. The evidence underscores the urgency of intervention, as it becomes clear that Cruz's ambitions extend beyond mere power. He aims to spark a conflict that could destabilize the entire region. The stakes soar as Jason and Zendaya learn that there is a window of opportunity to disrupt Cruz's plans before he fully consolidates his power. Armed with crucial intelligence and fueled by a sense of duty, they prepare to move swiftly, layering strategy over strength in hopes of thwarting a looming disaster. As Jason and Zendaya set out to confront the escalating crisis, the initial clash of personalities becomes evident. Jason's straightforward, action-oriented approach contrasts sharply with Zendaya's analytical mindset, creating tension during their early planning sessions. He tends to favor brute force, often suggesting direct confrontations, while she emphasizes the importance of stealth and strategy. During one heated discussion on how to approach a fortified enemy stronghold, Jason dismisses her cautious tactics, insisting that they need to strike hard and fast. Zendaya counters, highlighting the potential risks involved and arguing for a more subtle infiltration method. Frustration simmers as they grapple with their differences, each convinced that their style is superior. Yet, as they navigate through the perilous landscape filled with hidden dangers and watchful eyes, they begin to see the merit in each other's strengths. In moments of close calls and near encounters with Cruz's guards, they start trusting one another's instincts, gradually forming an unlikely alliance that blends his physical prowess with her strategic insight, paving the way for a powerful partnership against the looming threat. With their newly formed alliance, Jason and Zendaya set out to gather crucial intelligence on Cruz's rogue faction. Under the cover of night, they slip into a rundown warehouse believed to serve as a supply depot for the militia. Using Zendaya's tech-savvy skills, she hacks into the warehouse's security system, granting them access while neutralizing the cameras monitoring the area as they move stealthily through the dimly lit space. Jason takes the lead, employing his combat experience to ensure their path is clear. They discover crates filled with weapons and ammunition, confirming their suspicions about Cruz's escalating arsenal. Meanwhile, Zendaya locates a secure room containing documents detailing troop movements and planned operations. Critical information that could turn the tide in their favor. Just as they begin to collect evidence, a guard unexpectedly appears, forcing them to improvise quickly. In a heart-pounding moment, Jason's physical prowess and Zendaya's quick thinking combine seamlessly. He distracts the guard while she secures the documents. Their successful infiltration reinforces their bond and determination to stop Cruz before it's too late. Having gathered critical intelligence, Jason and Zendaya set their sights on confronting Alejandro Cruz directly. The tension reaches a boiling point as they learn that Cruz plans a rally to galvanize support for his coup, providing them with the perfect opportunity to disrupt his plans and expose his true intentions. As they approach the rally site, strategically concealed behind a series of trees, the air is thick with anticipation. Jason grips his weapon tightly, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice, while Zendaya meticulously strategizes their approach, analyzing the malicious formations and identifying weak points in their defenses. The atmosphere grows electric as they spot Cruz on stage, rallying his supporters with fiery rhetoric that stirs anger and excitement. Suddenly, an unexpected noise draws attention to their hiding place, leading to a standoff that escalates dangerously. With Cruz's guards closing in and the crowd stirred into a frenzy, Jason and Zendaya must act decisively. Their next move could determine not just their fates, but also the future of the island itself. As the standoff escalates, unexpected twists complicate Jason and Zendaya's mission. Just as they prepare to act, a familiar face emerges from the crowd. Marco, a former ally of Jason who had been presumed dead in a previous operation. Now aligned with Cruz, Marco's betrayal comes as a shock, forcing Jason to confront his past. With Marco rallying the militia and taunting Jason about their shared history, tensions ignite further. Meanwhile, Zendaya spots a group of locals among the crowd who appear visibly conflicted. Some are loyal to Cruz out of fear, while others silently resist him. Recognizing an opportunity, she reaches out to them through subtle gestures, planting seeds of doubt regarding Cruz's motives. The situation becomes even more precarious as another faction leader, Sophia, who initially sought to remain neutral, unexpectedly sides with Cruz in exchange for promises of power. This revelation adds layers to the conflict as alliances shift rapidly. With old betrayals resurfacing and new ones forming, Jason and Zendaya must adapt quickly if they hope to regain control and turn the tide against Cruz's coup. The climactic battle erupts as Jason and Zendaya spring into action, launching their counteroffensive against Cruz's forces. The air is thick with tension as gunfire and chaos reign, but their newly solidified partnership shines through. Jason unleashes a flurry of powerful blows, using his combat skills to take out guards while Zendaya employs her quick-thinking tactics to outmaneuver the militia. In an impressive display of teamwork, they coordinate their movements seamlessly. Jason draws fire while Zendaya deftly navigates through the shadows, planting explosives at key points. As explosions rock the battlefield. They create diversions that strategically pull Cruz's attention away from their true objective. Meanwhile, Marco confronts Jason in a fierce one-on-one showdown, forcing him to battle not just an enemy but also the shadows of his past in a tense moment filled with emotional stakes. Zendaya intervenes with precise timing, helping Jason turn the tide against Marco as they push towards Cruz's stronghold. They realize that victory hinges on their ability to trust one another completely, a culmination of their journey that could ultimately decide the island's fate. With Cruz's forces defeated and the coup thwarted, order slowly begins to return to the island. The local inhabitants breathe a collective sigh of relief as the militia disbands, and the anticipated violence gives way to discussions about rebuilding and reconciliation. As peace is restored, Jason and Zendaya stand side by side, reflecting on the journey they undertook together. Both have undergone significant personal growth. Jason learns to value strategy over sheer strength while recognizing that his past doesn't define him. Zendaya, having faced danger head-on, realizes the power of decisive action balanced with intellect. Together, they have forged a powerful bond marked by mutual respect and collaboration. In the aftermath, they find themselves approached by those who once feared Cruz, now eager to share their insights and aspirations for a brighter future. United by their shared experiences, Jason and Zendaya consider staying on the island to help empower its people and governance, ensuring that such tyranny does not return. Their partnership, and the lessons learned, promise new adventures ahead as they embrace their roles as guardians of peace as the sun sets over the island, casting a golden glow across the landscape. Jason and Zendaya sit together on a cliff overlooking the ocean, reflecting on their extraordinary journey. The trials they faced, the battles fought, the trust built, have deepened their understanding of teamwork in ways neither expected. Jason expresses gratitude for Zendaya's strategic mindset, admitting that it was her cunning that often saved them from dire situations. In turn, she acknowledges his unwavering courage and resolve, which inspired her to confront her own fears. Their laughter mingles with the sound of crashing waves as they recount close calls and victories, solidifying their bond even further. With order restored, they contemplate what adventures lie ahead. The camaraderie they've developed serves as a foundation for future endeavors, whether in assisting the islanders or taking on new missions elsewhere. They realize that together, they are not just stronger but also capable of facing whatever challenges may arise. The horizon holds endless possibilities, hinting at new chapters waiting to be written in their story.